Alrighty, how's it going today? Welcome in. We'll be playing some 1.18.1 Minecraft today. Let's do exclamation new vid. You guys haven't seen the new upload. Ooh. Oh, did Zeri's abilities get revealed today? Question mark? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's what I'm seeing. Hi, how's it going? Wrong scene. Yeah, if you guys haven't been caught up on the YouTube series, you guys will not know what this is. I also need to change my FOV because that is extremely low. Had to do that for a screenshot. But yeah, since the YouTube video, since like the end of that, we got some enchants. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and this one only has Fortune 3, but it has 1 durability. I don't have enough diamonds to repair it. I have 2. So until I get Unbreaking on that, I don't want to use it. I found a big copper ore vein. That's what I've been using my fortune on. Yeah, this many blocks. So, that's pretty cool. Max, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you? So, got a little villager breeder. Little decoration. With the lightning rod on top. And this is just our little villager converter station for now. Eventually I want to have this going out into probably this area. Little overview of the base. Just trees and trees and trees. Cow. Yeah. Don't talk about these. These are just kind of out here. All the chickens. So what I do is, every time this egg thing gets overfilled, over here, I come in here, I take all the eggs out, I toggle on, fast right click, and I just toss them out into the ocean. And then once those eggs hit the bottom, that's when they hatch. Wait, where did they land? Oh, hey, there they landed. So yeah, then they hatch and then they swim up to the top. And then they just kind of exist out here. Doing okay? Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I slept in quite a bit today. I wanted to start at 3, but I went to bed at like 9-ish. So I was like, I don't think that's reasonable. So I decided to sleep in a little. Ooh, God. Let me turn that off. Yep, this is our Fortune 3 guy. Fortune 3 and Flame. So eventually I want to get these guys into their own little home. But today we're going to be mainly resource gathering. This is all my bamboo that I have. Because at one point this whole thing was bamboo. And then I just cut it all down. Yeah, I figured it would be. Let's get these guys going. So I need more leather, I need more steak, but I don't have looting. So I kind of got to do this a lot. Plus, this is how I've been getting my levels, mainly. I haven't quite gone to the nether yet, so we're gonna probably not do that today. But I would like to get some more enchants if I could. So many of them here. There's so many. At this point, it's probably just easier to use the axe. Get some of these cows gone. Okay, axe is done. I keep forgetting they haven't changed the axe, so it only takes 1 durability if you kill something, or hit something. It takes 2, I'm still pretty sure. Until that combat rework that they were talking about a while ago. Ooh. I didn't see that I ran out of wheat. I don't want to hit the baby cows. That's why I keep critting. Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. Okay. Almost done. There we go. Pick all this stuff up. Beautiful. How much extra steak did that get us? Oh, like almost 3 stacks. That's not bad. And then we can get the smoker, wherever I put that. Right there. And let's make a few more chests. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Let's put this kind of just right in here. And fuel. Oh, do I need to make more fuel? That should be enough. Yeah, should be pretty close. Okay, sleep time. Yeah, and that's one thing that we have in this world now, is we have inventory sorting. Thank God. Because I definitely miss this mod. It's, I think it's a whole new team that's, like, taking care of the mod now. Because the other one kind of got abandoned. Let's see, I need an axe or 2. Okay. And we'll put this away. Keep a stack of wood. Actually, I need to chop down wood anyway. We'll be fine. Let me see what the table's giving us for enchants. Sword, knockback, efficiency 4, fail redeeming the first. How's it going, fail? Welcome in. Book, piercing, nothing too good. What about the diamond axe? Efficiency 4. Efficiency 4 on that. That means this is gonna be efficiency 4. Well, I can repair this pick with iron. Need to go to the anvil. Do this. Okay. That's fine. Because this isn't going to be my permanent pick anyway. Or at least I hope not. Good lord. I have 2 diamonds. If I had more than Fortune 3, I'd say it's okay to repair this one, but plus it's 1 durability. I literally can't use it at all. I think I'm going to enchant this and then repair it. I need a level or 2. Just a little bit of XP. There we go. Thank you. Not that. Okay. Now I can do this. Also, let's switch that back. Just efficiency. Looting 2 on a book, though. What's our next enchants? Efficiency, Fortune 1. Fire Aspect 2. Okay, so nothing too insane right now. Set these in here. And then, yeah, might as well go repair this. Okay, that'll help us go a little bit quicker today. We have 971. That should be enough. Aliwan, how's it going? Welcome in. Hey, at least somebody understands this game. I'm still trying to get used to the caves. Caves are so nuts now. Yeah, me neither. This game is wild. Understand me when I'm talking about it, makes sense. Yeah, we got some resources to gather for the YouTube world. So I figured this is something we can do every week. Hang out. Play some new 1.18 hardcore. But I don't want to abandon the other world completely. Just because, well, I don't want all that time wasted going into the perimeter. So we'll play that world until we actually die. Even like really weird lag. Let's see if it pops up again. Yeah, it's like kind of there, but like, see, we dipped down to like 70 FPS. Wonder if that's because of these guys. Or maybe the villagers. Might be the villagers. Is it you guys? Yeah, maybe. It might be the villagers. Look at all of them in this corner, man. It might be them. That's okay, though. We'll leave them for now. Let's get some acacia. Okay. Yeah, see, there's that weird lag again. Okay, let me... What was the hotkey for that? Right here. Does it happen when I'm facing the other direction? Yes. Weird. I don't know what that is. My guess is entity count. That's because we have all of these. All of these. These little dudes. This is the entrance to the first mine, but it is waterlogged, so we couldn't use this. Not this early in the game, when I don't even have like aqua affinity or anything. So I had to go to a completely new location. Hey, acacia's not that bad. Acacia's alright. Oh, there's one more up there. Any more? Yep. Is that it? Must be. Okay. Aside from, like, these. Ooh. Food. I had some more spicy chicken, like buffalo chicken wraps last night. That's what I ate at work. I made a bunch of chicken over the weekend, but I did not realize Caitlin was coming home so early. Otherwise, I would have made it not spicy. So now I have like, I think I cooked 9 chicken breasts. And I was like, okay, yeah, that should be enough for, you know, the next 5 days or so. And now I'm like stuck eating just chicken every day. I mean, I love it. I love chicken, but it's nice that I can actually have food at work now. Instead of like buying vending machine snacks. Did I get it all? I think I did. Looks like it. Okay. Let's head up this one. Number 6 or number 8? Oof. So disrespectful to the acacia. I like the gray. I don't like the orange. I like the gray. That's the part about it that I like. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. cafe open again. God, I wish we had a good cafe nearby. Is there one more? Yeah, okay. I thought there might have been. Oh, no, I'm just taking a lunch. So we don't have, like, a food place at work. I wish we did. That would be so nice. Yeah, I'm just finally taking my own food. I'm working on, weight loss again this year. I know that's a pretty typical resolution, but I kind of need to after see my uncle dead at 50 because of his weight. So, it kind of scared me a little. I don't want to die when I'm 50, or even younger. So, we're going to change that. I've lost weight pretty successfully in the past. Like, I lost 80 plus, almost 100 pounds. I went from over 400. I didn't know my starting weight because I did not want to see that number. And I went down to 317 at my lowest. And then over the course of like the last 2.5 or 3 years, I gained all that plus a little more back. So, yeah, it was pretty insane. So mostly what I did for that weight loss was keto and like fasting, which a lot of people don't recommend fasting, but it worked for me. I started putting it on again because I just ate too much. So, yeah, the fasting was really good. There were some days where I'd go... I think my longest fast was like 10 or 12 days. I don't think I ever hit 2 weeks. Then I'd have like a light snack. So, it was pretty good. Ooh, I feel that. Yeah, right now Grandma's back. Well, she's been in the hospital since they got back from the funeral. And they were worried it's because of her weight. She had the... Oh, she didn't have, like, gastric bypass. She had, like, the band, I think. I can't remember which one she did, but she had one of those surgeries, and she's gained weight back since. But yeah, they said they found, like, a hematoma near, I think it was C9 and C10 vertebrae. So it's, like... The way my mom was explaining... I'm really bad with, like, medical stuff, so the way my mom was explaining it, she said it's, like, right near the heart. And that... Because of that, that's probably what they thought was releasing the heart enzymes. Why they think that she had a heart attack. But she's still in the hospital. I think she was going in for something today. They said they're not going to do surgery yet until they see if the body will reabsorb the hematoma. So then, once they figure, like, if it decides not to, then they'll go in and remove it. Yeah, keto and IF work really well. That's what my combo was. Either, like, some weeks it would be, like, OMAD. Other times it'd be, like, extended fasting, you know, like 3 to 5 days. Yeah, it worked really well. I liked the clarity that I had after, like, day 3. Clarity was really good, but that first couple days just sucks. It's just so bad. And then you're just, like, irritable and craving, and it's just... Oh, it wasn't fun. But hey, it worked. Oh, hey, there's another. Okay. Is that it? Nope. Okay, we'll have to build up. Ooh. Yeah, shit, I haven't done... Well, I'm slowly working my way back into keto. Like, for my wraps, I use the carb balance wraps. I mean, hell, ever since I did keto in like 3 years ago, I only do them carb balance wraps. I never use like the flour tortillas anymore. Because the carb... I don't know what it is with carb balance wraps, but those are like so much better. Like, I feel like they actually taste so much better than the regular like flour tortillas or corn tortillas. So I just I've used them ever since. Hello, Zambi. Come on over. I'll show you around. God, we have so many acacia saplings. Come on over, bud. Oh, did I miss a log? I must have missed a log. Somewhere up there. Here, give me 1 second. And I'll come down and help you. Okay, it's in leaf decay, so I'd assume we're pretty good. Yeah. Oh, hey, he held an item, too. Come on, bud. I want to see if I can save him. Okay. Come on, Zambi. No, 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 no. Come here. I'll give him a stone axe, too, later. Since he's holding another item, I don't need to name tag him. Oh, the rail. It's gonna be a problem. Nope, nope, nope. Come here. There we go. I love that water does not remove rails anymore. Okay, so we have him saved. And then I could do this. And get him actually back into that corner, right? Oh no, I need one there. There we go. Out of the way. Oh. No, I broke the wrong one. No. Okay, let's not break the wrong one this time. Okay, I don't want to place it on that second block. There we go. Now don't break that one. This one, now I can break it. Okay, we figured it out. Took a little bit, but we got it. And now we just kind of saved. Zombie elevator? I don't think so. Do you have a clip of it? Unable to lose weight, eating once, start metabolism in the morning, or just sits there. I feel that. I feel that. I've had, like, well, with how excessive my weight is, there's a lot of days where I see, like, even if I just eat at the end of the day, I'll see, like, 5 pounds weight loss. Or, and that's just from, like, one end of day to next end of day. Like, 5 pounds, 3 pounds, just, and that's, like, the normal weight fluctuation. But there were some days, like, I think I lost, like, 20-something pounds in 1 week. Just because I had so much damn weight to lose. It was pretty good. That was a good week. They typically say, like, one, here, let me put that back. 1, pound a day is healthier. But it works for me. Oh, hey, that was actually exactly enough. What? Okay, I actually wasn't expecting that. That's kind of wild. Put all the wood in here. And these. Okay. It's a water elevator. A button attached to a gate, so if you press the button, somebody gets pushed into the elevator. Oh! Yeah, exactly. Yeah, water weight's pretty insane. And well... Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Last night at work was one of the worst nights I've ever had. It was so bad, man. So I was putting my lunchbox back in the car. I took my girlfriend's car to work last night because it was like I think it was minus 28 wind chill at one point. Right now it's like minus 18. It's pretty damn cold. And, yeah, so I was putting my lunchbox away in the car, and I set my backpack up on the hood, but that wasn't the smartest thing. We had like 40-mile-an-hour winds last night, and my backpack ended up falling off of the car, and one of these water bottles that I have, the whole top half of the lid snapped off, and my backpack was upside down, so water spilled all over literally everything in my backpack. Luckily my Switch didn't get damaged, because it was in a case. But yeah, like all my work paperwork, like my floor plans, and that kind of stuff, those are all like water damaged. I'll need to print off new ones. Yeah, so that was my fun night. And then, so that backpack I've had for like 12 years or 14 years. Man, I was devastated. I was like, damn, now I'm gonna have to find a new backpack after I've used this one for so long. Like, literally about half of my life, I've used that backpack. I've had it since, like, first couple years of high school. And it's so beaten down, it's so wore down, but you know, that's my backpack. And then, as I'm getting into the car, when I get ready to leave, I you know, put my backpack in a trash bag and brought it home. And luckily I was able to dry the backpack without it falling apart too much. Just one of the zippers that was broken had fallen off. But that's it as for that. And then when I was getting into the car, my coat decided that would be a good time to enlarge the rip that has been there for a while. So it's made out of like this really cheap, almost like a vinyl kind of fabric. And I've had a rip outside of the left pocket for years because I had my hands in my pockets when I slipped on ice when I was out shoveling snow one year at work. And yeah, so last night that rip got even larger. It went all the way up the side and all the way up the arm. So now it lets in all the wind. I was like, oh shit, now I'm gonna have to find a new coat. So that's something I gotta look for here. This weekend, I think we're going up to Savers and Goodwill and those types of stores. Kinda look around. So that should be fun. Girlfriend has a Bath and Body Works coupon that she needs to use, or like a gift card from Christmas. Yeah, it was a rough night, man. I definitely need to buy a new coat. Yeah, that one is. I've only had that one for like 4 or 5 years. 4 years. Ever since I started my job, my parents bought me that coat. They're like, well, if you're gonna be out shoveling snow, you gotta have a good coat. So this isn't your Christmas present, but just know it was pretty pricey. It was like $100 and something. It was a nice jacket. I just wish it wasn't the vinyl fabric on the outside. I learned that I don't like that now. So gotta find me hopefully a better one. So I'll see what they have secondhand and go from there. Appreciate the Lurk Alley one. So, yeah, last night was rough, man. I didn't, like, do anything at work, though. Like, work was really dead. One of my buildings that I clean is... everything's currently out of that building. Like, all the occupants, they moved them all to a different building, and that's their new, like, permanent home. And that building now will be transitioned to a swing building. So if we have people that need like a different, like a different building, they can, you know, have an office in that building. Otherwise, that building's going to be disabled, like offline, like disabled. So nobody's going to use it. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the message from the head of custodial, who is also leaving. She is leaving her position on the 21st, end of the pay period. So she's been here a little longer than I have. She's been here just over 4 years. Like, probably 4.5 years closer to. And yeah, she decided that she is leaving her position at the university. She just sent out that email yesterday to us. So, she has mainly her background was managing hotels and casinos. So she found this job and she was a pretty good fit for it. She's done a lot of good things for our department. So it's going to be disappointing to see her go, but hopefully whoever comes in after that can help improve our department even better. Oh, I need to sort stuff. Oh no. Good enough. Let me make another double chest. I need to get like an actual base going. That's what I really need. Oh, here. Oak trapdoors. So let me take you guys over to where the mine is currently. I've been looking through. It's right over here on this jungle edge. Yeah, it is pretty disappointing. She was a really good fit for our team. We did, like, being third shift, we didn't get to see her often, especially with COVID. Prior to COVID, we would do monthly meetings where we'd get together with her and second shift, or the people that were there right before us. And we would you know, just talk about projects or talk about a whole list of other things that are going on. This is a cave that I've been working in. It's a little sketchy to get down, but we turn here. Then we're into the actual cave itself, and then we need to get up to there. I haven't gone down there yet. Where is it? Oh, right there. So this was the copper vein that I found. Is this part of it? No. So this copper vein was like down here somewhere. Yeah, this has got to be part of it. Let's mine a little. Yep. So see, this is part of the copper vein that I've been taking care of since I got my enchants. So this is something that I've just been doing. Luckily we'll have enough, well, we'll have plenty of furnace XP, hopefully. Not much. I've kind of stripped it pretty clean, from what I can tell. Like, I've gone all the way down. Where's that? Okay, they're above me. Let's see, is there more down here? I don't know how deep these can go. I would imagine they could go down further maybe, but maybe not. There's some that I missed. Oof. God, I don't have feather falling. That could have been bad. Oh? There's even more behind here. Slap a torch down. Diorite. There's even more. Oh, how do I get that? Oh, it's H. Oh no! I need to switch that hotkey. This one. There we go. Now I can have them both up. Yep, we're just kind of gathering copper. Nothing else really to do. I do want to find diamonds so I can get a few more to do enchants. That's not too much of a priority right now. Once we get down to like 150 durability, we'll go hunt for some diamonds. I haven't really done the typical mining yet. And ooh. That's a little sketch. That is very sketch. Okay, well, let me back in here. I just wanted water there to kind of keep them back long enough for me to be able to do that. There we go. What did he... Oh, we got a carrot. And a potato. I actually don't have potatoes yet. Whoa. And that's without looting also. That's kind of wild. See, that's our first potato. Sick. We got one. Hey, bud. Give me web. Yeah, see, the copper vein extends all the way out here. The drowned? Oh, God. Okay, well, I can't say I was expecting that to be, like, right there. Oh, come here. Yeah. No. Come here. Here, you need help? I can break this one for you. There we go. I got him on this side now. Beautiful. Oh, I was like, please don't tell me that's all copper vein. Ooh, where's my shield? Should probably get that out. Ooh, do I not have it? Ooh, that's not good. I don't have one. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Oh my lord. Just forget I even asked. Good lord. Okay. I'm back. Oh god, that's an opening though, isn't it? Yeah, there's a baby zombie up there. And I haven't mined any coal. Hmm. Okay. I think for now, it's probably best to go up and get more coal. And then we can come back down this way. Right? I'm looking around to see if there's any more copper in the wall. It does not look like it. Not on this side, anyway. Okay. Yeah, you can see we've done a little bit of mining here. And we're back. Let's go get coal. Coal and other stuff like that. Any in here? That's an Enderman. There's some coal. Right up by our staircase. I get over there by going this way. Oh, those zombies are still in there. That's funny. Where did that guy spawn? Probably up in there. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so these zombies, they're holding items. They are from when I first entered this big cavern. I didn't have, like, there were just way too many mobs that I couldn't handle them all at once. I didn't have a bow. So I just dug a little hole in front of my pillar and then all the zombies fell into it. So I just left them there while I explored. Okay, there's the coal. And this is Fortune 3, so we're pretty good there. 52. That's enough to get back in there. Is that a fall that will kill me? This isn't. And then I know I can make it down that way. I want to go down there eventually, but not for a little while. Okay, back down we go. Diamonds? Go back down this way again. Back this way. Should be good enough. And we'll come over here and light it up a little. Oh my god, this is more of the copper vein. Yo! Okay, so this actually is massive copper vein. That's iron. That's copper. Oh, so this is all copper vein. Wait. Yeah, that's iron. How neat would it be if this was an iron vein? It's not, but... I'm guessing this is waterlogged. Yes. Extremely. Okay. So we aren't going in there. I don't have... I'm nowhere near, like, prepared enough to go in there. But I will explore, like, this section. All this stuff. I'm just shocked that the copper vein goes this, like, it's this massive. Like, all the way through to here. Plus over here. So that means there's a lot above here that we're probably missing, right? Yeah. Because if this is all solid, there's a little bit that's been, like, dug out in sections. But that's just a floor. Weird. Oh, hi. Goodbye. Scared me a little. Oh, hi. What's that, a skeleton? I don't know, whatever it is gone now. Using that to mark like an entrance. Glow lichen. Gold. I think that's just lucky iron. I don't think it has any correlation to like an iron vein. Oh, come on. Why is everything waterlogged? Come on, bud. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't block it all off. I hear the skeleton. I see said skeleton. Come on down, buddy. Goodbye. Man, these caves are intimidating. Oh, don't tell me this is part of the copper vein. Gold. that above me, or... It's like up this way. Okay, not gonna worry about it. I will worry about the gold, though. That's a lot of gold. Nice. That's 16 gold that we just got from that. We'll look around all these nooks and crannies. See if anything else is hiding. Like this. And that was another 11 gold. Nice. Where's the iron? Wasn't there, like, deep slate and regular iron? Did I already get that? I might have already gotten that. Okay, let's head down this way next. Oh, hey, iron. It's so, like, sketchy. Oh. We found what we came down here for. How many diamonds are we gonna get? I want the lapis first. Is that it? Is that it? 32 lapis from one block. God, I love lapis. Oh my god. That's the second diamonds. Yo! Okay. I can get behind that. And now I have almost 2 whole stacks of lapis from like 5 blocks. And there's iron here. Let me get the gold also while I'm this way. Okay. Where was the second thing of diamond? Right there. That's at least 2 blocks. Go a little further in. Okay, we'll head back up here. So the first vein of diamond. How many diamonds is it? At least 2. Okay, it's looking like it's only a 2. Pop another one down. Okay. So, no items in the inventory. I actually need to toss this. 2 diamonds. Turns into 7. Not bad. Then down here... it's 3. We have 3 diamonds here. So 7. Up to 16. So we got 9 from that one. So 5 diamonds, we got 16 with Fortune 3. Not bad. We'll take that. I'm actually gonna block that. Is this water? No. Okay. I was worried there would be water behind there. This goes lower. Oh, Lord. How much? What is that? Skeleton. Nice. Man, these tight caves are really, stressful. Especially once we get down to this level. Good lord. We're at minus 53, minus 54 right now? Should we just strip mine down here? Might as well, right? Did I bring wood? I don't have wood. Dang it. So I can't do it right now, but I can come back. Let's see if we can dig like 10 blocks out and see if we get any luck. They say diamonds are supposed to be more plentiful the lower you go. I don't know how accurate that is, though. Oh, hey, there's some. Guess it is true. That's 2. And we have 16 right now. Up to 24. You know what? We'll take that. We'll take that. Why am I filling it back in? I might as well just leave it open. What can I throw away? I really just wanted the redstone. We'll go a few more blocks and see if we can find any more. Ideally, I'd like to get a full armor set. Like a full armor set and full, like, tools. I don't know, it's been a little bit and we haven't found anything. Also, how far away can I put these torches? I could probably put it all the way back here, huh? What about here? Nope, I have one block that I can still spawn mobs. Yeah, fortune is nuts. 24 for armor plus 8 for tools. Let's see. I need 1 pick, 1 sword. Maybe another axe. I'll need a hoe eventually. And then, yeah, armor. So not bad. We're almost there. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27? I can do 27 blocks between torches in a straight. That is insane. Before it was like 13 or something. But now it's 27? 11 if you include shovel. Ooh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, we're almost there then. I need more room. I don't have a crafting table, or else I'd like burn some of this down into like raw blocks. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right? Nope. Okay, I was one off. Dang. That is insane. That has to be one of the biggest changes that has ever, like, impacted the game. That's so nuts. Let's try some different directions. Redstone. Sure. Gotta shave and shower, be back in a bit. Sounds good. We'll see you in a bit. And I don't even need to place a torch back there because I'm still at level 2. Wild. That's so insane to me. Oh, this pick is almost dead. I'll head back. I don't want to break the pick. This is my big thing. Oh, I thought maybe there was redstone that I had forgotten or something. Why don't I just pillar out? This was that lava. Dang. And we're back here. Oh. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Why did that scare me so much? I don't know what I thought that was, but I wasn't expecting a zombie. I thought maybe it was an ore, and then the ore jumped. Where did that spawn? Did it come from down here? Oh my lord. God, jump scare for the day, I guess. Good lord. Anything down here? I assume there's something down here, huh? I can't really mine it, though. Don't have enough pick durability. I have 11. How do I get out of this crack? That's just flesh. This is the way. What's up this side? Whole nother area. Oh, a geode. Oh, hey. Okay. I'm still 10 durability. Ooh, I love the 3D one. I've never seen the 3D model. I got this from Vanilla Tweaks. I really like that. Really cool. 5. Still at 5. 4. And we have 64 crystals. You know, not bad. A lot more than I thought I'd be leaving here with. But now I can make a telescope, even though there's really no point in me having a telescope with this. Oh, wait. I've been here before. Oh, this is at Crossroad. This is over by the copper mine. Because the copper mine was up here. Yeah, okay. Hey, I missed a piece. Okay, I'm not gonna risk the pick anymore. Let's just get up out of here. Not a bad little journey. Okay, maybe I should come down here. Where's my staircase? Oh, it's over there. I was like, how the heck do I get up there? Take the stairs. Is it dark? Doesn't look like it. Oh, man. Feels good to come out of the cave. Turn that off. And let's do a little more enchanting. I'm only level 27, which is going to kind of suck. Trying to think what I should do. Definitely go toss all this raw ore in the blast furnace. I forgot we saved a zombie. Raw. And we're out of fuel. Shocker, shocker. Let's make some charcoal. What else was I looking for here? Furnace. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, if you break the thing, it gives you, like, it'll give you XP. Do I wait until I get mending to get these ones broken? Or do I just get the XP now? That's the real question. While we're waiting, let's craft up our armor. Our full set. We got it. Not bad. Good trip. Okay, So this needs to be recycled. I need at least 7. 5. Wish there was a quicker way to make that stuff. All the lapis can go in here. And all the iron armor. Good question. Just toss it this way. Let it despawn. What else can you do with the crystals? Tinted glass. That's the other thing. I knew there was something else besides the telescope and amethyst blocks. I knew there was something else, but I couldn't quite remember what it was. That helmet will save. I'll also go start the potatoes. Let's get all this going. I have fortune. This doesn't consume durability, if I remember right. Yeah. It would if I break them blocks, so... And then I want to get the sugarcane down, too. I wish you could fortune sugarcane. That would be a lot better. Wrong one. I need a composter. What, a bunch of slabs? If I remember right. Can't remember how many. This. There we go. However many that was. I also need a hopper for that setup. Two chests, a hopper. For 3 chests, 1 hopper. Iron put away. Oh wait, I need 1 more hopper, don't I? Yeah. I forgot. Let me go make another. 1, 2. Boom. Hopper. Now I should be able to put the iron away. Oh, not that. The iron. Into this. Into that. Oh, wrong things. Do I have a hoe? I'm sure I got one somewhere. Free bone meal. I need to re-hoe that. Do I not have a hoe? Weird. Oh, I might have broken it when I was breaking leaves. Might be it. I'm gonna go replant some of this wheat. And I'm gonna alternate rows with... I'll probably just plant all potatoes for now. I have plenty of carrots. Okay. These I should probably harvest again. Oh. Kinda need the light. Man, I had forgotten to put the different stems resource pack on my vanilla tweaks when I when I downloaded for 1.18. Man, I didn't realize how much I relied on that at all until I didn't have the stem resource pack, and I just couldn't tell what any of the pumpkins or melons were. Also, the block sound seems really loud. Is that just me? There we go, that's a little manageable. Dolphin, hi. Yeah, I know there's something down there. Thank you for pointing it out for me, though. Thank you. He didn't want to be trapped in the boat the rest of his life, guys. I had to set him free. Nope, I need that one. Man, there's already pumpkins and melons grown back. That's crazy. There we go. Okay. The squids. That's kind of cute. They all, like, did their dance. They all, like, come up to the surface. It looked like they were dancing. All at one time. Oh, it's that guy. Yay. What do you got for me? Nope, you're not going the right way, buddy. Cacti, dark oak sapling, acacia, lily pad, sea pickle. Free leather, free leads. Nope. 2 free leads and 3 free leather. So nice of them to deliver it to me. Leads are kind of hard to come by, especially this early. That's why. There we go. I was wondering why there wasn't more bone meal. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had a bunch of seeds. Why did I only get 12? Is that full? Yep. 32 potatoes. Not bad. Oh. Pick them up for now. Yeah, really good. Now, I feel like I should probably just try for mending. Just because it's going to be so useful. Right? Came here just in time to get this back up and running. I should probably leave 8 in this one so I could do another stack. We'll do acacia. Then I can split this. 24, 24. It's extra in there. Then leather goes in here. Leads go in this one. I have 8 leads. Thank you, Wandering Trader. And that copper going. We'll have iron and gold later. Oh, we are chilling. I'm gonna take a break, I think. We've been live for about an hour and a half. We're about halfway through, so I think break time is pretty reasonable. So what I'm going to do is dig a little hole here. Do this. Place a little torchy down. Crank the sound down real quick. And we'll let the furnaces and stuff, the furnaces go, the plants grow. And we'll be back in a few. Get up, stretch, get some water. And we'll see you guys in 5. He just fucking cucked himself. I didn't even know he moved his whole team over there. His whole team was in the middle last time, but he moved it all into the fucking shroud. Is that toxic? God damn, man. I'm not that smart. I'm not looking at your fucking positioning. Promoted 2 times. Did you see that? Promoted 2 times. I've never seen that before. That's the orange cat. Come here, buddy. This is the last one we need, I think. No, 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 no. Come back. Come back. Let me love you. Yes, come here. Yes! It is! We got it! Finally! Hello, cat. Oh. Where's one more? I thought there were 4. Come on. He's hiding. Oh! Oh, fuck, chat. Remind me not to do that again. Okay? I forgot we don't have a good Nuh-uh. Stop that. You brat. Oh, he dropped! That was without looting! What the heck? He dropped everything without looting. I don't have my sword on me at all. It's still in my party. Nice. Used heal there. Yeah, bitch, you think you're getting away? Nah, man. I'm too nasty. Oh yeah, I wanted to move the zombie over one. That's what I wanted to do. Where did that skelly man go? Ooh, no. I left my block in. Is everybody okay? I need to get out of here. Oh no. Oh no, he got in. Oh my god. I have no food left. I have a crafting table though, and I have wheat, so I can make bread. Oh my god. And we're gonna double tail glow, which means we'll be max at special attack. We'll be at the multiplier will be 4x. Double edge. Nice. Ouch. The sunflower seed hit me. It rammed into me, guys. Whatever am I gonna do? It's almost like it can just one-shot anything in the game right now. Almost. Almost anything. Oh no. Oh my god. Get away from me, you freak. I'll kill your parent too. Who do I hodge here? I'm gonna say Lysandra, get the ult off a little quicker. Rage. We need prayers here, man. Oh, he ulted the wrong way. Braum, why'd you do that, bud? Kill... Go kill Lux. Please. Thank you. Oh, come on, Akali. Don't you dare. Thank you. We did it! Yes! We're diamond! Oh my god! Let's go, baby! Holy shit! I don't even care. We can go fourth here. We hit diamond. I need to get ready to fly. Oh my god. Larry, you beautiful bastard. Oh my god, we did it. First try. Ha! That's the first time I've ever done that advancement. Literally. Like the first time I ever attempted it. And it actually went perfect. Holy hell. Fuck. Built that one too high. Okay, and then if I... Oh, where's my glass? I think it's in my E chest, yeah? Oh, from up there it seemed like hoppers were just underneath it, right? Yeah, we were up pretty high. Just a little bit, though. Like 140? I think this is what, 70? No, this is 90, so we were only 50 blocks away. Glass. From Mexico, PogChamp. My aunt is from Mexico. She was born in Veracruz. So she teaches Spanish at a university down in Texas now. Easy command. Yeah, if you guys want to look at the commands, it should just be exclamation commands, I think. Yeah, exclamation commands. That is the entire 30 by 30 dug out from bedrock all the way down into the Wither Skeleton Farm. Wow. And now we just need to put a glass roof over the top. That looks insane. That's the whole thing finished in like maybe 2 hours. And now the blazes can actually come up and fight me. Last Pokemon, or one or two more? Swampert. Not Mega. But this is... Oh, it is Mega. Okay, this is the last Pokemon. Mega Swampert. Okay, so we'll probably just Aura-Sphere again. Mr. Steven Stone sending out the buff Mega Swampert. Is it going to be enough? Can he survive with Light Screen down? The answer is no. He cannot. Steven Stone is no match for the power of the blimp, the Tail Glow setup sweeper. And just like that, the Elite Four and Champion Steven have been defeated, and we have successfully completed the main storyline of Pokemon Omega Ruby.
When it does, we'll just have to start a new world, which will be unlucky, but at least we're not 2 weeks into it. Fuck. Ah, here it is. Did you just see that? Did it again. Can somebody clip it? Like, clip like the last minute so we know what we were doing. I'm pretty sure the last time I did it too, I hit a squid. I'm actually 100% sure, like the last time this happened, I hit a squid. But yeah, see, everything's paused. Like, everything's frozen now. See, they're not moving. He was talking.
Maybe it is Samira 3. Random Samira 3 on bench. Samira 3 on bench. Let's go, man. Oh, Lord. I love this trait, man. This
Go fire or anything. Desolate Land. Oh, God. That increases the fire type moves. Don't use a fire type. Thank you. And don't kill me. That's super effective. I'm kind of frail. Oh my god! 2 HP in a dream! Meduso, you need to move first.
Alrighty, welcome back. A little bit late. I had to turn on the heater. 6 degrees outside right now. Here, let me check. Feels like minus 15 with the wind chill. Minus 15! Oh, this is gonna be a rough night, man. Appreciate it, Max. Welcome back to you, too. I feel like we should probably try to get mending today. Let's go make sure all this stuff is still smelting down. Oh no, you know what happened? It was paused the whole time because I never turned off the, that thing. No. Yeah, you guys are a little bit warmer. God, not too much, though. I feel like I need to build a villager hall thing before I even get started with that. Let me breed more cows, then. I'll eat a steak in front of them first. Oof. Thank God none got out. Let's get the sheep next. Any more? Why did I take fall damage from that? Weird. Okay. I have 2 durability and 1 durability. And I used all my diamonds. Should probably just repair this again. Or just combine it, I guess. Yeah. Is it going to be more expensive to do it this way? No. Not for now, anyway. Then I just need to bring a stack of wood. And... should be good. Right? Yeah, we should be good then. That's a lot of eggs. You want to see what I do when we have too many eggs? Wow. Now look at all the little babies. Eventually this whole thing's gonna be just chickens everywhere. I'm not mentioning it in like the YouTube videos because I'm trying to see if anyone actually points it out. How many chickens do we get from that one? Oh, hi. There was that buried treasure. Hey. Okay. Let's get back over here. I'm gonna drown a little so I can eat my fish. Or never mind, guess not. Okay, I'll just put it in here. No visitors. Sticks. Okay. Let's sleep. And then we'll head back. See if I can't find more, What am I going over there for? Coal? Or what am I looking for? Oh, more diamonds also. Because I don't really have... Well, I have 0 diamonds left, now that I have a full diamond armor set. There were a few trees over here that I had chopped down, like in this area. Down we go. I kinda want to go down that one side that I haven't been down yet. Like, that's the quicker way to get to that section. This side. You feel? Oh no, don't tell me that's part of the copper vein also. Oh, you have an item, buddy. I was like, oh shit, don't make me be the next. Ooh. Thankfully, we were holding shift. Or for me, it's control. But I just say shift because it's what everyone else uses. Okay, let me get back over to this. Okay, it doesn't look like it's part of the copper vein then. Right? No, it's just a blob of granite. Okay, good.
Analysis indicates that the Titan of Fire referred to in the ancient inscription is the legendary Pokemon Moltres,
Okay.
believed to have originated in a remote region of the Orange Islands.
True. Slap that down. Deep slate copper. Okay. There's more deep slate copper there. Okay, so I'm pretty much there. That's below me. Okay, let's go to that iron, I guess. More iron. Oh, there's iron up there, too. Yeah. Oh, God. Holy hell. Oh, that was gravel. I don't know why I thought I accidentally looked at an Enderman and it was hitting me. Holy hell. God, what is... I'm getting jump scared like crazy today. Oh, hi. Almost didn't see that guy. There we go. And this is it. At the bottom of this thing. There's no, like, ores visible. There's no... I guess there's that. Little bit of iron. That's it? What's the level at down here? Minus 43? Oh, I thought I heard a skeleton. What's the ideal, like, diamond mining level now? Like, 54? I know it's not, like... Well, it's bottom of the world is ideal for... like the most diamonds. But I don't need the most diamonds, I just need the best spot to mine at, like where I'm not gonna hit lava. Also, I gotta figure out how slime farms work now in the new update. Like, do they work all the way down to minus Y64 from, like, Y40? If so, we can make, like, insanely large, like, spawning platforms. Like, towers. Oh, hi. I think it's 54 then. Because this is where the lava is, anyway. Right there. So I'm just gonna go with this for now. I also don't have dynamic lighting on, because I don't have Optifine installed. I'm using sodium for this world instead. Three, 4, 5. I if I could go all the way. Yep, that's as far as I can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1 set. 2 set. 3 set. Wait, is that 4? I don't know. I lost count. I don't think so. Should be here. Oh no, I can go 1 more. Okay. I can go 1 more? Really? Not that, but there. Yeah, okay. Okay. Are there any, like, caves around? Hoping by doing this we'll expose some. All I need is like 2 or 3 diamond. And that should be enough to make my tools with fortune. So far, no ores at all. Three, 4, 5. $124 left on the pick durability. Guess I can just put a torch every single tunnel, too. That works. And I don't need the light overlay on. I'm surprised we've literally encountered 0 ore out of all these little small tunnels. Like, nothing. Nothing on the sides, or the ceilings, or the floors. So weird. Doesn't this just seem weird? It's that whole, like, they want to add strategy to mining, but so you can't just go down to one level and get everything you need, I guess, but it just seems so odd. Like, I'm only down here to look for diamonds. Good lord. Yeah, literally nothing. Like, it's even been a while since we found redstone. It's tough. It's part of an iron vein. Probably not, but... There's some gold. I mean, I guess that's something, huh? Okay. Maybe there's just nothing in this patch of deep slate. Because it took me going to the end of that tuff to find any ore. Since we started this thing. Oh, there we go, finally. Some ore. It's not diamonds, it's gold. Quite a bit of gold. So, I mean, we take those. Only took how many different tunnels? At least I won't run out of cobbled deep slate for a while, I guess. I'll have plenty of that. Speaking of, I should probably make chests if I'm gonna make my permanent strip mine down here. Getting dangerously low on the pick. I don't have mending, otherwise this would have been a really good find. Probably should get mending, huh? Yeah, that would probably help a little. Lapis. I got excited for a second. Ten. 9. 7. 6. Five, 4, 3. Okay, I should probably head up now. Wild. That way I know when I come back down here. Pretty sure we have a staircase up also. Right? Will I have to build one? Okay. Oh, wrong way. I was hoping that I could get up to there. Good enough. Okay. How did I get down here? Oh, right here? Yeah. There is iron there. I should probably mark that. That way I remember to come back to it. Oh. What's that up there? Oh, shit. I thought it was falling a lot further than I was. Oh, that doesn't make much sense, does it? Nice. There we go. Shortcut back to that area. I need to go try to get mending in the next, like, 40-ish minutes. That way I can just slap it on this iron pick and actually do some work. So I think in the meantime I'll just put the fortune guy aside. Like, I think in that same little house we have him in now. Wait. I was like, who just opened the door? Ooh, wait, that counts. God. Here. Don't have anything in there. More charcoal. Cobble can go in there. Granite, andesite. That in there. Should probably make some more charcoal. I gave it 24, so I can do 3 whole stacks. There we go. Also need another lectern. I think they're in here, if I remember right. Take a job, bud. Why are you not taking it? Okay, well, I'll give you some time to think about it. I need to go block off the villagers. I don't want them to breed anymore. Not right now. Leaves. Oh, I didn't want the food. There we go. Did you take a job yet? Yes. Okay, so we're looking for mending. If you could get us that one, that would be preferred. Did you understand? Mending? It's a door, isn't it? Fine. I will make an iron door that you cannot get out of. Now take the job. Or do I, like, really have to block passing? Thorns 2. Punch 1. Crosswalker. Fire Protection 2. Fire Protection 4. I've encountered Mending like several different times. I just wanted a paper trade plus Mending. Kind of like I have a paper trade with Fortune 3. That's like my 4th Fortune 3 that I came across. Depth Strider 3, that's not bad. But not what I need right this moment. Efficiency 3. Looting 1. Thorns 3. Yeah, I'm never gonna use Thorns. I hate that enchantment so much. Like, if I'm trying to save mobs, or trying to, like, wrangle mobs, it kills them. Crosswalker 2 again, no thank you. Action 2. Quick Charge 1. Loyalty 2. Oh, one bad part about not having Optifine is I don't have the unique book textures. Hey, Mending, but that's 36. That's not worth it. I'm gonna skip it. That's way too expensive. And there's no paper trade. Like, if it was cheaper, like 20-something without... I'm not taking the 36 Mending! Please, stop! Oh, Lord. That's funny. We got it like twice in a row, pretty much. Silk Touch? That's not bad, but 13's pretty expensive for that. Curse of Binding, no thanks. Channeling? Yeah, we're not to that point of the game yet where we need that. Lure 1. Loyalty 1. Pearson 4. Crosswalker 2 again. Fortune 1. Soak Touch for 9. That's a little better, but not the enchant I'm looking for right now. Mending 16 with a paper trade. You know what? We'll take that. Let me go get more paper. That took surprisingly less time than I thought it would. It's a little expensive, but we'll go ahead and lock it in. And Lure 2 is the second enchant book. That's not too bad. I don't have any books. Probably help if I have a couple of them, huh? One Mending book. Let's get Mending on this thing. Okay. We got our first Mending tool. Thanks, bud. Mending. Finally. Let's sleep. And then we'll get this mended up. Which one should I mend up with, though? Do this. Pretty sure if I lock this one, it locks both, doesn't it? Oh, no. Okay. Let's hold this out. We're at 22 levels. Up to 32. Plus we get a full pick out of it. Not shabby. Now... go trade some more paper. I have enough for one more mending book. Should I mend the diamond pick? Probably, huh? Efficiency 4. Power 3. Fire aspect. What about my armor? Unbreaking 3. Fire protection. Unbreaking. Protection. Okay. Nothing too insane on those. So... let me get one more of these. And we'll add that to this pick. Take from this furnace next. 29 levels, 1 durability. Up to 32, plus full durability on the diamond now. I didn't think it would have that much XP in there. Okay, so we'll refresh. Efficiency 4. Soak touch. Aqua affinity. Fire protection. Blast protection. Or Depth Strider 1. Okay, so we'll do another dummy enchant. Or just get Soak Touch. Save that for later. Looting 3 on the sword. That's not bad. Do I have a grindstone? I don't yet. Let me make a grindstone. What is it? 2 sticks, 2 planks, stone slab. And it has to be like regular stone. I'll just see how much of this it burns. Dang, there's like hardly anything left in there. It's good. I have a stone cutter. Then we'll split this. It's more than enough. Let's make this grindstone. Put all this in here. Put the thing back. Door. And with the iron doors. Book we'll keep for later. Yeah, what about this? This also looting? It is. Kind of want to get another mending book first. And then just mend this sword up. I should set up a auto sugarcane farm, but I definitely don't have enough time today. So that might be something I do between now and the next episode recording. I record typically on Sundays for this series. Or Saturday. And then I edit for like a day or two. Only a couple hours each day. I don't really do much editing. I just like cut and split. That's about it. I don't add any like music or anything. I've thought about it, but just finding music that's safe and that kind of ties into what I'm trying to do, I'm not good with that. I wanted to start branching into other like content production though. That's kind of why I started the YouTube again. Oh. Who's leveled up closer? We have channeling. Trade with you. I can't make observers yet. That's why I can't make the farm. I was like, why don't I just do it now? And then as I thought more about it, I realized, hey, I can't do it now. I don't even have observers yet. So, that makes sense. Do I have more paper or more emeralds? I knew for sure I had a couple more emeralds, but... Maybe the farmer is trading for something, like carrots? Let's go find out. Oh, farmer. Hi, bud. Ooh. Thank you. And now he's trading for apples. You need to go refresh. Yeah, that's fine for now. Did you refresh? Nope. What about now? No, it's too late in the day. Okay. Okay. I'll let you sleep. Not in your bed, though. It's not possible. Okay, let's get looting first. See if we get other enchants. Looting and fire aspect. I really don't like fire aspect, but... Okay, so we'll have to remake the sword later. It's not too big of an issue. I might go get mending. Slap mending on this. So why do I still have these in my offhand? Oh, what else? Oh, I can go breed the animals. I'm surprised none of them got out there. 279 durability. $385. Nice. Okay, let's go see if we can trade yet. It is almost 9. Go refresh, bud. Yeah, we're just waiting on him to refresh. Come on. Do I need to put another one? I'll put another one. I know for sure he didn't refresh yet, though. Refresh, buddy. Work. Work. Well, he's doing something. Yeah, use that if you haven't. Is it 10 o'clock that they start trading or refreshing? I'm gonna need you to refresh, bud. He's just standing there. He should be able to work, no? There it is. And now the sword's back up to 547. Perfect. Can you do it one more time? One more refresh. Waiting. Waiting forever, I guess. Not you. I want this guy. Yeah, not yet. He does a melon trade, too. Which I have melons. So I can grab them. I have 51. It's not the greatest, but it's some. Okay, he did refresh carrots. Oh, now he's a suspicious stew. Buy one of these and get him into master. So now he'll have golden carrots. Beautiful. I won't buy any, but... now I can just go up there if I need to trade carrots or melons. But I can also buy more mending books now if I want to. It's my bow. Turns. Lure 2. You have flame and channeling. And with fortune. Okay. I think we'll be pretty good to go down now. We have looting on the sword. Let me harvest these while I'm here. I'm just gonna pick it all up because I want carrots, mainly. Also keep some wheat seeds, I guess, but not a ton. Also, I am going to break these with fortune. The melons, not the pumpkins. Oh, I don't have unbreaking on this pick. Kind of unfortunate. I could silk touch these also if I had silk touch, but I don't have that right now. 12 degrees with -7 wind chill. Yeah, it's cold as hell. Like, I gotta walk to work tonight with my ripped jacket. So that should be interesting. Because I think my one supervisor is still out all week. His mom got like a ancestry DNA thing for Christmas, and she finally found out who her dad is. So she's in they're in contact, and I think they were meeting sometime this week. So he never had any other kids, and didn't. Well, she got in touch with one of the uncles. Apparently, her dad is paranoid schizophrenic. So that's kind of, well, not easy, to say the least. So yeah, they've been out all week, meeting that side of the family and, you know, just catching up after 30, 40-ish years. Otherwise, I'd ask my supervisor for a ride. Okay. I'll still plant them in rows, but mainly my focus is going to be them carrots, not potatoes. Same with melons instead of pumpkins. No, that's why I got pushed over. That one grew like when I was just chilling there. Okay. Let's put this stuff away. I'm gonna get a couple more of these. Just to have. And then by next week we should be in the Nether and be able to set up some automatic farms. That's the game plan. Oh my god. I wish it was 40 here. That's perfect weather. I am extremely jealous. Because right now, let's figure it out. It's 5 degrees right now. Oh, it feels like it's minus 16. There it is. And it's supposed to be minus 3 for a low. Good lord. I'm sure it'll get colder, hopefully. We can't be the only ones freezing out here. You gotta join us. Yep. Yeah, I've walked in colder, so it's not too bad. I live relatively close to where I work. It's only like a 20-minute walk at max, so it's not too bad. Oh, that is the mini HUD. So if you hit H and C, you can go into renderers, and you need to make sure that shape renderer, you either have it on or you have a hotkey for it. It's under renderers, and then you can go to shapes and then click this drop down, and then you can do a despawn sphere, and then that will show you the range, so anything outside of that, mobs automatically despawn. So you can like set the point wherever your like AFK point will be. So right now it's set wherever my player is, so probably this block. That is mini HUD. Mini HUD. This one. And then if you need to, like, if you have an exact point, you can put that in, or you can. This is just a margin at which it increases. You can go by halves and stuff. Really cool. And then you can change a color if you don't like the red, or you can't see the red. You can do it to the center, the corner. Doesn't matter. You can put it wherever. It's really cool. And you can also do like boxes, cylinders, sphere, can spawn. So if to make sure that you're far enough away that mobs can despawn. So it's really cool mod. So typically I have that hotkey set to, where is it? Shape render. Right there. Keyboard number 5. So, I can just turn that off and turn it back on again. Really cool. Yeah, all of Masa's mods are pretty good. Tweakaroo and Lightmatica, Mini HUD. So. Oh, what else do we got to do today? Maybe mend this up a little more. Oh, that's completely done now. Wild. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the blast furnaces are gonna go in there. Okay. Not bad. Sword's almost fully mended. And we have mending on this, we have mending on this. And that's it. But I do have... I have, what, 2 more mending books? Not bad. I think... Yeah, I was gonna do a book enchant if I could, but... I can't, so I think we'll wrap it up there for the day. We got mending. Got our fortune guy tucked aside. We got several tools. Whole bunch of lapis. Whole bunch of redstone and gold and copper. Gosh, now I just need to figure out something to do with all this. So many blocks. We have 5 and change stacks of the copper. That's not too bad. Make this into blocks too. Okay, and then take my stack back. I'll just put this up here for now. Okay, so we'll call it there. Save and quit. And then I'll record more on that for Monday, or next week. I'll record more on Sunday for Wednesday, is what I meant to say. So, I appreciate you guys hanging out. We're going to call it a day. More TFT tomorrow. Well, today the new patch came out. So, hopefully things will be better with the TFT. Yeah, no problem, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out, as always. Max, Alley1, Bale, Fish. Hope you guys have a good evening. Good Wednesday evening. Stay safe. Stay warm. It's a little chilly out there. Fail, you gotta get a little colder, man. Gotta crank the AC up so you can suffer with us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully gonna be live around 3. And more TFT. And if you guys haven't checked out the new video, go check it out. That's the 2nd episode of the world we were just playing in. So, it's like 18-ish minutes. That's when we found the village. And got the villager breeder set up and everything. It's gonna be in the 10s next week. God, that's warm. We'll see you guys. Have a good night. Drink some water. Stay safe. Stay warm. And we will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. More TFT. Have a good one.